Curse with a blessing. It's just basically like, my blessing, of course, with my rap stuff is like, it's so much, negativity and bad stuff that comes along with it. You see what I'm saying? And especially like for me to be at the level I am with it lyrically, you see what I'm saying? Like, I would get compared to the greats, or you got my whole fan base, and you look through all my comments. They, best rapper, the best rapper ever lived, best rapper alive, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when you at the top, you know what I'm saying, everybody want to take their shots. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no matter how good you are, you always got to deal with negative. You know what I'm saying? And if you are the best, then you might have to deal with it a little bit more than everybody else. You see what I'm saying? Because you sticking out at the top that much, and everybody want to be at the top. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like, I'm cursed with a blessing. I'm thankful and stuff like that. But it's a lot that comes along with it. But I feel like I'm the best person to really handle the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to dealing with negativity and hardships and struggles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm not gonna break down. I'm gonna be I'm gonna prevail every time. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is really. A guy named Crayday made the artwork for me. He's working on the artwork for my next album too. He's I actually sent him a picture of me, and he he made it kind of dark, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then all of a sudden one day he just changed it and sent me a new one with half of my face really like that. You see what I'm saying? And I just was rocking with it, man. I was rolling with it. So we stuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really a big anything demonic or Satanized or anything like that has to do with that. You know what I'm saying? It just looked cool. Yeah, it came out December 1st. My granddaddy, he passed away, and his birthday was December 2nd. And December 2nd is when I'm dropping my next album. So it kind of has something to do with that, why I chose that date. And my album after that, I don't know, I might drop it on the 2nd again, or I might drop it December 3rd, so I don't know. But that's kind of like why I picked that date. And plus I feel like it's like, December's the last month, like the grand finale or the main event, you know what I'm saying? Like to wrap everything up that everybody waits for, you know what I'm saying, at the end. You say the best for last. I feel like, I just want to wrap everything up and, give them that, you know what I'm saying, to roll into the next year. I feel like it's reasonable. I don't want to ever short anybody. Like sometimes I go on my remix and people like, man, he spaz, or he go off for 5 and 6 minutes straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you can never lose giving somebody more than what they deserve. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I always try to do. I'm always trying to give you more than what everybody else can give you. And I don't necessarily mean like the number of tracks. I might mean more like the amount of substance, or the amount of metaphors. You know what I'm saying? Stuff really that you could really use. So I felt like 15 is a good number, and I'm gonna try to do 15 every project, every album. I did. I wouldn't say it's an actual flow to the album, like as far as like transitioning, but I kind of spaced it out as far as like the features that I have. You see what I'm saying? And not putting it so much like, Tally is on, 3, 4, and 5, instead of kind of, spread him around a little bit, opposed to, and also spreading around, Jalen and J-Real and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I did it. But at the same time, like the most critical thing for me that may have been a flow is just the beginning, as far as Slaughterhouse, to be in the intro. Like I want you to take that serious. Like that's gonna be everything, really, this whole tape wrapped up in one. You see what I'm saying? Basically how serious this is and how critical it is, like as far as the substance and, the wordplay and the metaphors and, basically what this all means to me. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically Slaughterhouse. You see what I'm saying? Like this is the track that I have to get the audience attention with. You see what I'm saying? But they might want to hear one song, and after that be like, okay, he didn't win me over, so I'm taking this out. You see what I'm saying? So I did that. I think number 2 is Ice Cream Truck. You know what I'm saying? That's the lead single that I did on there. So that's basically, we living in a time of turning up. Everybody want to turn up. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and Ice Cream Truck has its own fashion. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody, I could tell everybody ahead of time, I'm this on Ice Cream Truck. Nobody guessing what it is, what it's about. You see what I'm saying? They're like, oh, is it like, ice cream paint job, or is it like selling drugs like Master P, the ice cream man, and ooh, you know, is it about chicks or, you know, 50 cent candy shopping, you know, and just guessing wrong, you see what I'm saying? So I just really like flipped it like to still making it some hood stuff, you see what I'm saying, with a twist that like really like turning up, and, you know, I knew the kids was gonna love it just because of the jingle in it, and you know, with the pa with the gunshots, like making it fun. Like I know there's gonna be kids out there who don't actually know what the song is about, you know what I'm saying, can't really read between the lines, but it's so catchy, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like everybody, even like hood niggas and real niggas, would be, you know what I'm saying, able to relate and rock with it, you know what I'm saying? So I went with that, and then I did number 3 is All I Ever Wanted, you see what I'm saying, and that was more me personally and showing people that, you know, I could you know, really spit that pain and, you know, real things, and actually make a full song, you see what I'm saying, with, I got a guy on there named Dallas Eli singing the hook, and I actually wrote the hook for him to sing it, you see what I'm saying? So just those 3 tracks alone, right there, I got a homie named Remo from New York, and he was just telling me like, he hasn't listened to number 4 yet because he can't get past those first 3, you see what I'm saying? And he keep rewinding them back, you see what I'm saying? He told me he'll let me know when he does get to 4, you see what I'm saying? So basically, just giving them 3 different styles, you know what I'm saying, right off the back, to where you already know that I'm unpredictable, and keep people wondering like, oh, okay, what's next? You see what I'm saying? Like, you just can't be like, oh, this sound like a Montana 300 type song because all his songs sound like this. You know what I'm saying? Like some people used to be able to like Lil Jon, like you can kind of tell like, this sound like a Lil Jon beat. You see what I'm saying? Or this sound like some Soulja Boy music. You know, like I kind of want to be just always unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? But effective at the same time. So that's really how it is. I got a song on there called Broski Them, and I think that's number 4. Basically, it's about the you know, the bond, you know, that you got, you know, with your bros or your guys or whatever, and your homies and stuff like that. That, you know, your real homies that you feel like, you know, that's 100 with you. You know, me personally, if I feel like some people want to, you know, they'll let certain homies or people be around them, even though they know they not fully 100 with them. You see what I'm saying? Or they might say stuff like, oh, I know how to play him, or I know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no time to play no games, you know, nobody. Like, if I sense you ain't not 100 with me, I'm not finna lie to you. I'm not finna smile in your face with none of this fake stuff. Like, I can't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be 100 with me on this regular day-to-day stuff, then same niggas, they're not gonna be 100 with you when there's life situations on the line. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go to war. Like, they quit on you then, they gonna talk behind your back then, they'll do some stuff behind your back and quit on you then, and when it's time to, when it's clutch time. You see what I'm saying? So, that could be stuff like that be the reasons why some people are not around no more, not alive, because you wanted to just let somebody stick around when you already knew in your heart and in your mind that, you know, this person went 100 with you. You see what I'm saying? So it's about, you know, my niggas that's still around. Everybody lose niggas and grow older and, you know, grow away from them and stuff like that. But just all my, you know, my day one homies, and, you know, you could be my day one homie and I just met you today. You see what I'm saying? But if you remain that same person that I met the day that I met you, you see what I'm saying? Then you could be, you a day one in my book. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never change. But yeah, that's what Broski name is about. And I got my homies Talia 300 and J Real on the track with me. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, that's basically what it is. It's self-explanatory though. Fuck her brains out. That's it's going crazy already. Like, everybody begging for a video for it and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get a visual together for it right now. But rated R, rated X, whatever y'all want to call it, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? That's basically what that is. But a lot of chicks and a lot of guys love it. Like, motherfuckers be sending me comments and all this type of shit about, man, thanks for making this song. I got some pussy to this last night, ooh, all this other type of shit, you know? So it's crazy. A lot of people, it was the first song they ever heard of me too, you know what I'm saying? And so I hear that a lot when it's like stories behind somebody getting put on to me. I hear that song come up a lot. I think my personal favorite on the album is Game of Pain. And I feel like it really just touches on everything. It's probably like, it might have the most substance out of every song on there. Just a lot of pain that I feel like a lot of people that's from where I'm from can relate to. And we might share some of the same similarities in the song, you might find out, you see what I'm saying? But at the end, it's basically telling why I am the way that I am today, you know, and what I've been through. And I finished the song off strong because those struggles is what made me strong. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I get a little more aggressive at the end of the song. You see what I'm saying? And I say, I never failed to amaze, but I'm stuck up in my ways at the end. And what I mean by that, like, a fan had left a comment one time and said, man, you know, just when I think you can't amaze me anymore, you always do. Like, you never fail to amaze me. So that's why I said I never failed to amaze, but at the same time, I say I never failed to amaze, but I'm stuck up in my ways. Like an actual maze that you have to find your way out of. Like, out of all the obstacles, you know, and hardships I've been put in, you know, I made it out. You see what I'm saying? And I always find my way out. You see what I'm saying? But I am stuck in some of the ways that I do, and I can admit that, even though some of them might not be so righteous. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason why I move the way that I move. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's my protection or how I make money or, you know, how I go about carrying myself, and you know, providing for my family and who I help out and how I help them out. You see what I'm saying? There's reasons for it all. You see what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is. I never failed to amaze, but I'm stuck up in my ways. Game of Pain. And another song is Holy Ghost. And I think that's like the most controversial song on the album. It's basically like all over the place. You know, Holy Ghost is an extreme feeling. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like real extreme on the song. It's basically like a biblical and lyrical rap. You see what I'm saying? And I know it probably rub a lot of people wrong, but it's like a lot of different beliefs and a lot of things that people really don't think of too much. You see what I'm saying? I'm just really like bringing it out and having my wordplay and, you know, incorporating some of the biblical stories and stuff that's in the Bible and stuff like that, you know, and teaching some history at the same time. But it's a lot of it is what I believe to be true, and you know what I feel, you know, and I honestly feel like everything, you know, in the Bible is I feel like the Bible is not 100%, you know, accurate. You know, it's been tampered with. You know, obviously it has been if it's translations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you I'm tired, and you could translate and tell somebody else, he just said he was sleepy. You know, you did just mess with these words. You see what I'm saying? My original word. You see what I'm saying? And but you know, I like the Bible. It's one of the greatest books, you know, ever made to me. And certain things that it says in the Bible, I actually like and love it. Certain things like, you know, at the end it says, you know, he who takes from this book or adds to this book, you know, will have to will basically be responsible, have to pay for it. You see what I'm saying? So that lets you know that it's possible that it can be taken from or added to way when it first was written. You see what I'm saying? So and if you think it didn't happen, then you probably, you know what I'm saying, like, you must be out of your mind, especially when it already says, you know, translations. But stuff like that, and how everybody talks about God all day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about Jesus all day. Like, everybody could talk about Michael Jordan all day, somebody could talk about LeBron James all day, but nobody is talked about as much as Jesus and God. And the book also says, no one truly knows the Father but the Son, and no one truly knows the Son but the Father. And that's the coldest thing in the book. So why would you sit up here and talk like y'all know this man, or just because you read this whole book or half of this book like you know him, when this book still says that you will never truly know him? So we don't see with his eyes to understand the full glory of his plan. You see what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person that I will give a person respect to not speak on them if I don't know you, if I never sat down to speak with you or learn you myself. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go off of what I read about you in the newspaper or what I read about you in this magazine or what was documented down and all this type of stuff. Like, it's nothing like coming to the resource itself. You see what I'm saying? You can go Google Montana 300, or you could go talk to my right-hand man, Tally of 300, or you could come talk to Montana 300 itself. Which one is the stronger resource? You see what I'm saying? So that's what people fail to realize. You see what I'm saying? Like, you looking for God through Google. You looking for Montana through Google. Like, no, really go try to find Montana 300 yourself. There's nothing somebody else can tell you about him like he would tell you himself. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is for me. I love the book. I think it's a great book. I think it helps people become, any religion really just helps people become a better father or a better son, a better brother, whatever, a better daughter, better mother, whatever. So I don't knock any religion, but I'm of no religion. I just believe in a higher power, and we title him God. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.